going on, everybody? It's Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron. You know, it's 11:45 now. I still trying to get set up over here. Move the microphone a little bit. You know, like I said, I'm dedicated. Definitely, I always talk about being consistent. Guess what, man? I'm on here. It's 11:45, and I had to make it on. I didn't want to skip no nights, man. I'm not skipping any nights. Let me adjust my. Let me see. Is everything working? Is my mic sounding nice? Got the snowball on. Got the life cam on. What else I need to do? So it's Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires. I'm still setting up. You guys are going to get a sneak peek. You know, I was doing some family stuff. Now I got to go ahead and load up everything. Get everything working right here. I can't hear myself on the microphone. I got somebody calling the wrong one right there. So let me see. Yep. I put it on the thing. See, technology is something else, man. Let me get in these properties so I can hear my microphone. Microphone check. Still not working. Check. There we go. Microphone checker. Sound a little crackly in there. I really was going to set up the Periscope today for this topic of setting a goal to be a millionaire. I mean, it's just a goal. I didn't do any research, you know. Let me turn off that. I'm not going to do the Periscope tonight, but I will start setting up some of these on the Periscope that we could go and get it. Start expanding the Let me see. Is this better like that? I can hear myself breathing in the mic, and I don't see the microphone volume moving. Recording, sounds, properties. What about my levels? There's levels to this, man. Yeah. It says everything working properly. Someone is trying to get through. I don't know who it is. I can't see it. Maybe they got the old one. That's the one from yesterday. Did they see the one from the day? Let me try this again. One more again. Copy. Take it over to the Facebook. Paste it. See if everybody get that. All right. So, of course, I have to go and get my pictures for my proof progress results and being consistent. I'm going to let you guys see that while my team who trying to get on probably work things out. So let me share my screen real fast. Share my screen, new Google tab, and share. Right? So I had incoming calls on here. Who did it? Okay. So we're trying to get Mr. Sharif. Trying to get Mr. Sharif on the line. Where is he? Let's see if I can do this again. Now all the streams, all these hangouts we done, still having some issue, but it's all good. Let me get this traffic monsoon real fast. I do that. we're talking about setting a goal of being a millionaire, right? I don't even know what that said. I think someone came into the room. Who was that?
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Mr. Sharif, what's going on? Introduce yourself, man.
Hello, this is Hamid Sharif, one of the middle class millionaires. Good evening.
Hey, how's it going, man? It's nice to see you present and accounted for, brother.
It's going well, going well.
I had the worst cramp in my leg. I got started super late tonight. I'm like, man, I thought I was doing some stretches, getting my body ready for this baseball season coming up. And my legs are cramping. So I got my water, get my water right.
Okay, you play baseball?
Mm-hmm.
What position?
Pitcher.
I used to play back in the day I played left field.
I get out there in the outfield. I mean, we 35 and over. We gotta do what we gotta do out there.
Where do you play softball or baseball? Baseball.
Baseball, man.
Oh man.
I can't do softball. FutureNet. You can sign up with me on FutureNet. You can sign up with Mr. Sharif on FutureNet. We all on there. And finally figuring out how FutureNet is working. You actually gotta go in and you gotta press the button and get yourself in the the left business side, something like that. It's something you gotta do to set the business side, which I think you pay like $25, and then the next person you start getting commissions after that. Like I said, we diving deep into all the programs to make sure that we take the risk and you don't. We're trying to get our play on. We get our play on. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all prey on for us so we can go and get our plan and withdrawal going on. So if you can't see it, I bought a new pack today on Traffic Monsoon, and that pack brings me to 19. I'm working my way back up. I just don't have the capital I had before, but guess what? It's still working, still going, waiting for that floodgate to open. Get back to my 459 a day. But it opened me up for our next step. What's that? 10 programs, $10 a day profit in each. Because most places you need what, $10 to withdraw to your account.
Exactly.
Hey, if you don't want to risk a lot of money in one program, this is the plan for you. This is how you inch your way to become 10 programs, making $10 a day. What's that? $100 a day.
$100 a day.
Going straight to your account. And then when you elevate to the next level, 10 programs, $100 a day, $1,000 a day. You do that for 365 days. Let's see if your life changed. I mean, just call me and let me know if your life didn't change, if you're making $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Sharif?
That's $30,000 a month, $20,000 a month. If it's Monday through Friday, yeah, I think some lives will change. Me and Dawkins G, another one of the middle class millionaires, we were looking at buying islands today.
What's that dude name? I've been watching that on HGTV. It's the guy in Canada. He's an island buying specialist. Like he's a real estate agent. On HGTV is like Island Hunters. That's the name of the show. Oh, I'm like, oh, Tahiti looking good. Get that black sand. Oh boy, I need some of that black sand. That volcanic ash. People ain't ready for that. They ain't ready. The nutrients are rich in the volcanic ash
Yes, sir.
in Tahiti.
That's where succession starts. That's why we always teach my students. After volcanic eruption and it cools, you get succession starting. New life.
New life, man. That's a word right there. I might need to write that down. New life after it's all burned up, right? That's after everything burns, the new life come back.
That's right.
Put it in my handy dandy notebook. Unlike Blues Clues. This is clues from Mr. Sharif. You know how he dropped them nuggets. That's them clues that we need to win. And I'm gonna quote our guy Daryl Muhammad. I'm gonna quote him. Yes, that's what we need to win at the money game.
The money game.
Winning at the money. I'm getting tired of watching it on replay. I'm like, I need to make sure I get this live. I'm trying to be on live tomorrow so I can win at the money game. So that's traffic monsoon. I mean, I'm not even going to bore people with the whole logistics of traffic monsoon because I'm going to put my proof progress results probably on Google Plus and Facebook. That's what I'm working on, striving on to do that every day. So we're going to our premier plan, our premier what's this program? Be on push. Everyone is really excited about be on push right now. And we're excited as well because the potential in be on push without having to watch 10 ads, 20 ads, 30 ads, or whatever.
Yes.
Without having to do all that.
This is to me a program for all.
Yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Aaron.
You see me creeping up there a little bit?
I see.
And that's what doing absolutely nothing. I'm ashamed of myself. That's the bad part. It's like I feel bad that I'm not moving anything, but it's moving on its own. It's like, what is going on?
I mean, you can actually go ahead and let your money make you some more money.
And that's the name of the game, but I wanted to do it at a higher level.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, well, people need to learn that you got to do it at a higher level, folks, so you can.
You want that multiplier up there, huh?
Yeah.
I hear you.
All about multiplying it. First, you got to, what they say on Field of Dreams, since I was talking about baseball practice, if you build it, they will come. And it's talking about if you build the right foundation. This is another tip. This is one of those nuggets. Get your pens and pencils ready, or press rewind, or do whatever, because Mr. Aaron turned to drop a nugget. Field of Dreams said, if you build it, they will come. If you build a solid foundation in any program that you find online, the dollars are going to come.
Yes, sir.
Not just for you, not just for your direct sponsor, but for everyone. If you teach it from the bottom to the top, to the top to the bottom, everyone can make money in the program, any program. We could go sell Tootsie Roll Pops on the corner. Everyone can make money if you follow the right plan. That's right.
So
that's how you sell melted ice cream, Mr. Sharif, and still win. Because if you have the conviction, if you have the drive, and if you have the plan, someone's going to, oh, that's a good idea. Melted ice cream bars in the cup. Drinkable ice cream.
What did Cole on Martin say? He was gonna have a restaurant get a food away for free at Red the Spoons.
It's innovation. That's all you gotta do. You get people in the door by being innovative. That's what all these people who make these programs are doing. That brings us to when are you gonna make the idea to be the next big thing? When are we gonna be signed up in your program Talking about it's time to go pray, play, and plan to max out or to utilize your product and take it to the next level. You got to be asking yourself that. What's the next step? What's the next step? I'm stuck on 30 right now on my right side, but that left side, man, I feel like they challenging me on the left side. I'm like, this what kind of challenge is that? 913 to 30? I could tell you what the 300 did. They might have died at the end, but they had a victory at certain parts.
They only really perished because of a traitor. So
that was it. Who didn't follow the plan?
Who didn't follow the plan, would not play their role, didn't understand the power of the team and how it was designed.
Because I let people know, I don't mind. I would never mind being Scottie Pippen. I would love to be Scottie Pippen.
Forrest Grant.
Derek Fisher, 5 championships. He got Robert Orr. Robert Orr got championships all over the place.
Yes.
What did he do? He played his role. Let me go get the big shot, is what he said. I'm just get this big shot. Oh, I'm famous. If you want to count rings, I'm the best. That's what he told people. You want to count rings? Just determine who the best? I got all the rings right here. Rings with your favorite player. I think I forgot to put this on my template. So yeah, I messed up. I got those cramps. Didn't set up my Periscope. I feel bad because I thought I was gonna have some fire on me tonight by getting in that Periscope. I was gonna share. You know, we learning proper etiquette on different platforms, and it's on the way. We're gonna take those things over. So let me get that on that. All right. I don't know what my numbers is. Let me check the numbers real fast and just say them out loud. What I need to do. So, Mr. Sharif.
Yes, sir.
With the title of today's, what's the title today? Make the goal to be a millionaire?
Yes, sir.
What's your belief? What does your gut tell you it takes to become a millionaire?
To become a millionaire, the first thing is
hold on. I'm sorry. I got too much stuff written on that page. I need to go to a page I can get the nuggets. I know you're about to drop them on me.
Right. So the first thing to become a millionaire is what you talked about earlier, setting a goal. First of all, that page that we put up yesterday that told you exactly how much you need to make to become a millionaire, that puts a picture that if you're not a millionaire, then you need to be able to see what it takes to be a millionaire. How much you need to make every day to become a millionaire? What do you need to average? So the first thing is to have the actual numbers, which we have now. You know, then the second thing is multiple streams of income. So you talk about doing 10 programs and growing 10 programs. So you didn't say find one really good program, put all your money in it, and then grow that. You said multiple streams of income. So millionaires, you look at Shark Tank, they're multi-millionaires, some of them billionaires, but at the same time, first thing they're looking for is what can make money. So you're looking at, you find multiple streams of income. They all are continuing to build multiple streams of income. So that's the second thing I think it takes to become a millionaire. And then the third thing is don't quit. No matter what bump in the road comes, no matter what temporary setback you have, no matter what other people say your failures are, do not quit. Persevere. Keep going. And then the fourth thing is what I'm doing here, learning to become someone different, learning to become better, learning to do what people that are millionaires do. Follow the blueprint. If millionaires say you need to be sharing information, learning from information, being on a team, being part of a mastermind, then you have to go out and take the action that the millionaires take. Okay? And then, can't be afraid to take a risk. Can't be afraid to be the first one. Like you said, with FutureNet, we're pioneering. We're the first ones in. We're figuring it out. Okay? A lot of people, especially with, in my life, oh, here he is. He's trying this. He's trying that. Another one. Yes, I'm trying another one. And I'm going to try another one and another one, because every time you try, you learn something new. If it's a success, it adds to your income. If it's a temporary setback, then you know why it didn't work and you learn from it. But if you don't try, if you don't put yourself out there, you won't know. And he who is first sometimes wins. You got to be that risk taker sometime. Another thing, never ever stop learning. Personal development, business development, mind development. If you stop learning, then you're done. There's always someone who knows more than you. There's always someone that you can learn from, and it may not be the person you think. The person that jump-started my membership into the Middle Class Millionaires was a 19-year-old student at my high school, because he introduced me to the people that led me to Mr. Aaron and the Middle Class Millionaires. If I was not able to listen to young men, young minds, young people, then that would have never happened. Oh, what does he know? He's only 19. What can he teach me? He teaches me a lot, obviously, because he led me to this path. So never stop learning. Learn from everyone you can. Never assume that you know more than anyone. Those would be the things I would say attributes of a millionaire.
We love it. We love it. We all love it. Mr. Sharif, once again, dropping more nuggets for you to continue on in your path to become a millionaire. I mean, like we said, the middle class millionaire, people are like, what do that even mean? A middle class millionaire? That makes no sense. It makes absolute sense, because guess what? To be independent wealthy is not about how much income you have. It's about how to utilize the income that you have. We're talking income, not wages, but income. Like we said, we set a small goal. This is a short-term goal. 10 programs, $10. $10 in profit every day that you can withdraw to your account in 10 different programs. You think we stopping at 10? No. We're going to get 10. Right. We're not stopping at $10 either. Like you said, we're not stopping at $10. We're not stopping at 10 programs. When it's working, it's working. And we're going to continue to keep on pushing it until it fall apart. So it's like, we're going to start with the 10 programs that's going to earn us $10 a day. Now, when the first one hit $10 a day, guess what? The second one right behind it, and so on and so on. So then when it reaches $100 a day, that means you got 9 more programs on the way to $100 a day. And then if one of them fail, pick up another program. because we're not stopping at 10 programs. Once we hit the what they call a mediocre goal, that's what I'm calling it, because I think it's mediocre. We're not living to be mediocre.
No,
We're not here to do mediocre stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to go from 10 programs. We're going to get 10 programs making $10 to 10 programs making $100. But we're going to have 10 programs on the back burner making $10 again.
Exactly. Because once you had the path to success, once you had the blueprint to success, you continue that path. You continue that blueprint. You repeat it. And then you show others. That's the other key. Then you show others that same path. Because to quote Daryl Muhammad again, it's about the community. Building the community of wealth. So you don't just show one. You don't just do it. Then you have to show others. Because then there's the strength. There's the strength in the team. There's more middle class millionaires being made. You know, and that's what I'm so excited about. And honestly, I already have. I'm on my way to my 10 programs doing $10. I have programs doing more than $10. So
exactly.
I got programs. You know, I was talking to a gentleman today, and I started one of these programs a month and a half ago, and I shared it with him because that's what I do. And I saw him today. Said, hey, he's, oh man, I'm gonna look at my email. I said, yeah, well, that email I told you look at a month and a half ago, I'm pulling out $50 a day from that program. He was like, $50 a day? I said, yeah, that's an extra $1,000 a month, Monday through Friday, extra $250 a week, extra $1,000 a month. You still looking at the email.
Right. That's why we're trying to change people's vision. And that's why we're saying we're gonna take 10. People like, why focus on so many? Because guess what? Let me get a prop out. Yes. I'm in Baltimore. You already know. Ravens all day. People started off. I got in traffic monsoon in April. Every video, people was like, yeah, just traffic monsoon, blah, blah, blah. I'm making this, I'm making that. Guess what? I was making $250 a day in traffic monsoon. But when the PayPal incident happened in traffic monsoon, this is how people came on their next videos. Man, this PayPal thing is, oh man, I didn't quit my job and now everything has law. All is laws. I can't believe they did this to me. No, that's why you going 10 for 10. You go 10 for 10, then 10 to 100, then 10 to 200, and then you keep on what they call it, rinse, repeat, whatever it is. You're not gonna be sad when one of them break down. You're gonna feel proud, and you feeling proud that it broke down. It's like, yeah, that's right. I shut that program down because I withdrew too much. And that's how you want to feel. And like, get that program out of here. Next one up. Next program up. That's why we go here like this at Middle Class Millionaires with that. Say it with your chest. I believe. We believe. They believe. It starts with you. You have to believe. You got to know that you got it inside you. And then it comes to the we. When we believe, we moving together. The community of middle class millionaires moving together, moving forward. We out to break the program so everybody can believe. We're not worried about the program. We worried about a system. Because guess what? Everybody who's making money, Gary Vaynerchuk, he writing his own program. He going Hulk Hogan on it. Hulk Hogan. We talked about Hulk Hogan the other day. Hulkamaniac's never going away because he know how to control the crowd. He know what the crowd want, no matter how old he get. Hulk Hogan like, look, I'm gonna come back. You want the crowd to come with me? I could bring the people back that was watching wrestling in the 80s and boost your profits because I'm Hulk Hogan and it's the way we do it, brother. He know how to make the money. He know how to demand the money. And he can say, when I come back, I want the belt. And they're going to give it to him because of who he is. Not because he was with WCW, not because he was with WWF. WWE used Hulk Hogan. It was WCW, it was WWF, and now WWE even using Hulk Hogan because he's Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is not going nowhere. And when he passed, I bet you he gonna make Elvis money when he passed. That's steps to being a millionaire right there. Branding yourself, letting people develop with you into you. And that's what we allow here at Middle Class Millionaires. You get a voice, you get a platform, you get to speak to your team and be with your team any way you want. It's not restricted to us. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that. I'm gonna let Mr. Sharif take over for my fire catch everybody out here. I'm gonna go into the back office of our program.
I just want to point out while he's talking, another thing millionaires do. They have vision boards. Okay, so they put their visions on paper. They write out the goals, or they do a board, but they vision what's going to happen before it happens. So every day I look at my vision board and I make sure that it's whys there. My whys are there. Why I'm doing this, why I'm on this journey, why I take the bumps and the bruises, why, you know, I get the people that don't speak to me anymore, why the haters are there even when you start to become successful, you know. So, but that's not on my vision board. What's on my vision board is health, wealth, belief, team building. You know, that's what's on my vision board. I was talking about building, you know, buying an island, but that's because there's an island on my vision board. You know, I put that island there. I know which one it is, and I know when I'm going to get it. You know, so.
Oh, I had one that I printed out. It's right off the coast of Florida, and it's the manatees or something. I think it's called Manatee Island. I think it's only like $3.4 million, something crazy like that. I'm like, that's easy. That's an attainable island right there. I'm like, that's not a big number. It's not a big number to me no more.
Dawkins G Island, the one he wants is 30 million. So, you know, he's like, he gonna get that one.
See? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, the island I want is small town. I just gotta build on it. Go watch the thing. Go watch the fish swim by. So, like we said, we forgot a couple points. Let's review about goals to becoming a millionaire and things and the actions you need to take. Because guess what? In becoming a millionaire, you're going to develop every skill you need, every skill you're going to ever want. You're going to develop those skills so good in your journey to become a millionaire. Your first million is going to be hard, but the second million, like, man, I'm like, where does million come from? Where did it come from? Because that second million going to come so fast because of the skills in your journey for the first million. Because you're going to know your numbers. If you ever, like he said, if you ever watch Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful knows numbers in just about any kind of business it is. He wants you to know your numbers, or he won't invest with you. Because if you don't know your numbers, that means you playing around with his money. And he said, I need my money to come back. That's what he says. He don't play around with his money.
And
that's millionaire mindset. You said?
And multiply, not just come back. It got to come back and multiply.
Right. And that's why all his deals are like, I need this until I get my investment back, and then I want this in perpetuity. People don't know. That's boss moving right there. You can't be with Mr. Wonderful without making bucks, because he's trying to catch Mark Cuban. He's trying to catch him. You understand? So he like, look, I need my money to do this. Then we talked about multiple streams. We trying to go like Marcus Lemonis, all the people on Shark Tank. They everywhere with their hand in something and profitable things. And then that allows them to go into the things that make them feel good. So you could do your feel good stuff. Like I said, the first million I made, that I'm gonna collect it all in the bag, and I probably go blow it. Go blow it on people that I care about. Go blow it on things that I care about. And they say, forget it. I'm gonna blow this $1 million, because guess what? Like I told you, I'm gonna throw away $1 million, and I'm gonna pick up the second million, and in a shorter time. I don't know how long this journey 2 million to the million going to be, but for the second million, I already know it's going to be easy. It's going to be as easy as, oh yeah, oh, $10,000 packs on be on push. Bring my $1 million back here. It's going to be as simple as that. Whatever it's going to be, whatever the new be on push going to be for us right now, that's how easy it's going to be. I'm just going to do it straight from my phone. Like, let me set up this second million. Now let me go blow this first million. It's going to be just that easy. So multiple streams, we never going to quit because we got too much riding on it. Generation after generation after generation is riding on our efforts right now. We buying the land, we buying the big house, we making the fireplace with our picture over top of the fireplace. I'm buying a gated community, not just I'm gonna go buy an island. I'm gonna buy a gated community and have everything named after my family. That's the way I want to go. Don't judge me. That's why my island is cheap. My island is cheap because something I'm gonna have in the States is gonna be too big for people to even think about. Then we're gonna learn to be better by creating new habits, and we're gonna never stop learning. I heard Grant Cardone said the average person reads 1 to 3 books a year. Read 52 or listen to 52 books like me, because I'm not big on reading, but I have audio books all over the place and on every device. I'm gonna listen to 52 books. That means I have an advantage because I know I'm gonna know more because I'm gonna be exposed to more within these books. So never stop learning, and you can't be afraid. You got to take calculated risks, not just dumb stuff. That's why every program in our back office is free to sign up. It's free to explore. If you happen to get somebody else to catch the fire and feel the vision of that program, and they sign up and they put in money, you get paid off of convincing somebody else. Why not? Why not get that free account? Then we talk about vision boards. And most importantly, you need your notebook. You're going to need, I got 2 of these. I mean, I got $2 million on the way already. I'm only this deep in this one. So all this right here, all this right here. I don't know if you can see how thick that is. That all need to be filled in. I'm only right there. And some of my front and back. Some of my front. See, that's one side of the page, depending on if it continued on. Can't even get the paper to work right. Front and back of some pages. Because we gotta go in. We gotta go in on that stuff.
And I think I just want to point out that, you know, it takes the average human before they really obtain something 7 to 10 times to go through it. So when you're going through your books in your library, don't go through it once. Because every single time you listen to a book or you read a book again, or you write notes about a book, you learn something new. Because one, as your mind is progressing, it opens up to more learning from that same piece of work. You know, so what you learned from it the first time is where your mind was at. When you come back to it the second time and you have progressed, you may pick up something else that's even more powerful from the same book. So make sure that you're revisiting things. Make sure you're listening to things again. You know, in the wonderful world of digital media, you can replay things over and over again. So if you miss something or you're unprepared, you can always go back with your notebook and write it down. So make sure you know 7 to 10 times before you get it, and then you're probably gonna forget it anyway and go back and need to do it again. I have my core books that I talked about last night that I listen to quarterly or biannually. I want to hear them again because they're so powerful to me. I don't want to forget. I read them to my daughter. Me and my daughter, I read Richest Man to Babylon to her, because she's picking it up. She doesn't know exactly what's going on, but she knows enough, and she knows she has an investment to make. My daughter knows she has an investment bank. She's had an investment bank since she was 5 years old, and she knows that every holiday, every birthday, every dollar grandparents give her, 10% goes into the investment bank because that's the principle of the richest man in Babylon. And she knows that investment money is only to make more money. That's what it is. It's not savings, it's investing. And she will tell you. And some days she's like, Dad, I gotta put money. Yes. You got $10 from granddad, $1 goes into the investment bank. That's just how it is. And then she has an investment, she has some property that she's invested in. So, and back her money. And at 11, and I'm planning in her mind, you will be a business owner. I don't care what business you choose to own, but you will be a business owner. And Daryl Muhammad, I heard him say this, people say you shouldn't tell your children. Yes, you should. Well, I believe I'm gonna tell mine. I'm gonna tell mine the best that I know, and the best that I know right now is for her to be some type of business owner where she can create her own wealth. So
I don't think y'all know about Mr. Sharif, man. He drops the money nuggets for you all the time. He's putting it right there for you. Not only do you don't keep it to yourself, you pass it to your children. Like, it was Dr. Seuss' birthday earlier. What was it? I can't remember how long ago. It pops up on my calendar because I'm a teacher. So I read Dr. Seuss that day is the day I read Dr. Seuss for the children. No, other than that, we watching Shark Tank. We analyzing business stuff that, okay, if you had 5 apples and you want to sell, I'm doing that. These kids are 4 years old and younger. That people are like, why are you talking to them like? Why are you teaching them that? It's because they need to see real world application to what they're gonna do. A child 6 weeks knows how to use a cell phone already. Is embedded in them. So you gotta teach them the skills to survive on everything else, which is teaching them business sense, because they're going to do business for the rest of their life. No matter what, you got to deal with business, which brings us to the business.
I am imparting into my daughter that habit now, so that it will not be a burden on her when she gets older. I had to learn the difference between investing and saving, and make sure I pay myself first, and make sure that I invest in the business no matter what, no matter how hard it seems, how little I have, how many bills, my investments happen, period. Every month, every week, every paycheck, it happens. But that was a learned habit that I learned later in life. If I learned that at 5, oh, I'm a middle class millionaire right now. But
Right.
because the legacy that she already know I'm gonna be a businesswoman. She's already in business. She knows. She helps her mom with her business. She helps me with my business. She understands. Daddy goes to his business meeting. Okay, she understands that. So it's part of our family, and I think that's important.
My children go, they like, oh, that's like a good building for your daycare.
There you
Like,
go.
yeah, they already have it. They have that mindset. We up here looking for my daughter want to sell honey this summer, so I got to figure out what I need to do to buy a queen bee and set up a
Beehive.
beehive on the side of the house so she could sell honey straight out the house. And not like she want to do honey, and she also want to do lemonade stands. And the Girl Scout cookies took her to another level. Like, she got the badge, she went to the cookie jam and all that stuff. I'm like, hey, that's good. But
Excellent.
I wanted to post something. I was gonna wait till later, but this is a old. I took an old screenshot. I'm definitely gonna have to save this to my computer, but I don't know if people can see it. Let me see if I could get it close enough and to get the focus. Nope. I just had to read it. 2000. I'm at $284,257. That was what day was this? I know I got the date in here somewhere, but yep, there you go. February 10th, 2016. That is my debt. It was over 350. But February, what did I say? February 10th? February 10th, 2016. I took the screenshot on my phone because I'm tracking myself. In February, it was at 350,000, and now it's at 284. Thank you, Mr. Sharif. That was the change of the mind. That was a change of the mind to say, guess I make less income. I made less income for a while when I quit my job to start the daycare, but it sent me on this journey that I'm on now. And my debt, the income ratio is thanking me for it. It's the principles. So how can we help you as the middle class millionaires? How can you help yourself? We have it right here. Here goes the answer for you. At the teamformillionaires.info, you get the platform. This is how you get started on that road. 10 programs, earning $10 a day to get you $100 a day. And then next thing you know, you did that $10 become $100, and they start following each other as long as they are successful. And even if one of them fall off, you pick another one up until you're getting that $1,000 a day, $365,000 a year. And then you turn that into $200 a day in 10 programs. I mean, do we have enough programs? It's programs falling out the sky every day. You could choose any of them. You could choose any of them. We got the programs right here. And then if you don't believe 100% with our philosophy, if you're not believing our philosophy, you just go, whoop, you come back up here, you get out of that, and you come down to step 5. Step 5, you're in control. No longer what our views, what our opinions is. Just to jump in for free and to get the step 5 alone is worth your time, because it doesn't cost you any money to sign up on our program for free. Teamformillionaires.info. You need a username. Mr. Sharif, go ahead and say your username. So it's a teamformillionaires.info /
Dream, MCM.
MCM. And mine is
That's Middle.
teamformillionaires.info / House of Aaron. This video belongs to you. Anyone, you could actually hard code to anyone on your team. They will see the sponsors to-do list. You could host your live hangouts there with your team and stream like on what we're doing right now. And you could put your 10 programs. Not the 10 programs we suggest. We're going to suggest out somewhere, somehow, some way. But here's your space. If you don't have 10 programs, YouTube channel. You don't have you don't have 9 you got 9 programs, your Twitter and your YouTube. You have the opportunity right here. So we thank you all. We appreciate everyone and anyone that look at this stream, because guess what, folks? You too could achieve your goals. I mean, it's just that easy. It's not going to feel easy, but once you get over that hump, once you get the momentum, like Mr. Sharif said, he went from, yeah, oh, that's $5. Oh, that's 10. Oh, that's 50 a day. Wow, I just earned an extra $1,000 a month.
And
You'll notice the world start opening for you.
And I got people still waiting to take action. Still. And you know, and the thing is, they all say they're as frustrated as I am with what we're doing. But you know, they're all not taking action. You know, and I'm glad you used the word easy, because that's the one thing we need to start to understand. Making money is not hard. What's hard is programming our mind to understand that making money is not hard. People have been making money for years. People make lots of money every day. And if they can do it, we can do it. And you can do it. And it's not hard. And then once I figured that out, life became a whole lot easier because everywhere I look now, opportunity is there. It's like, you know, I'm smiling all day, and people looking at me like, "Why are you smiling?" I'm like, "Cause I'm making money." I'm like, "I'm making money while I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm making money." You know, and they're like, "You making money?" Yes, I'm making money. I'm truly making money, making income. Sitting here, yes, I'm still trading these hours for dollars, but I'm adding to it. I'm trading these hours for dollars so I can go invest it into something that's gonna make me some more money. And it's not hard. Once you figure it out, once you understand opportunities, once you put in the lead work, you put in the time to learn, it's not hard. It's joyous. And that's what, and I think that's, and people that have the secrets, you know, and have figured that out, they're like, I don't know why people go around saying making money is so hard. That's a mindset thing. You know, if you say it's hard, it is hard. Who said that? I don't know who I'm quoting, but someone said if you believe that it's hard, it is hard. If you believe that it's easy, it's easy. Whatever you believe, it is. So
Right. It's just like our poem of the man who thinks he can. I mean, if you think
exactly.
you're beating, you are. You think that they're not, you don't. You like to win, but think you can. It's almost that you won't. You think you lose, you lost. Fight in order you find. Success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you outclass, you are. You gotta think high to rise. You gotta be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. The life's battle don't always go to the strong or faster man, but the man who thinks he can. There
And
you
I
go.
think, and I believe, and we believe.
So they can believe. Because a lot of people hit me with the I told you so. I told you it was this. I told you it was that. When my 250 a week from when my 250 a day from Traffic Monsoon had did what it did. I'm like, oh, you didn't see me working on this in the background. Now we're drawing $10 a day from here and $10 a week from here. It's only $10 a week. Yes, but guess what it's going to do? $10 a week, 52 weeks in a year. How much is it? That's what I didn't have before. And
And
it's not going to stay there.
$10 a day is still $50 a week. $50 a week. That's some days, some people's paycheck for the day. You know.
And like I told people, my friend over in the other country, that's it. That's his whole month. That's a month for him. I'm getting in a week.
And it's income, Aaron. Don't forget, getting it in a week, and it's income, not wages. My,
And
you
then what?
know, my brother has to buy a car, and we were talking about it. Like, well, you know, you gotta buy a car, but you're making $50 a day, so car payment's taken care of. It's not going to be a burden on you. All of a sudden, you know, before it's like, oh, I gotta get a new car. I'm gonna have to get a payment. I gotta get a payment, but I just only invest 3 weeks instead of 4. And
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
I
So,
mean, because people don't know. The only thing I do, I love this phone. I mean, you get apps for everything, folks. QuickBooks. Look, I'm not even telling you something that I'm gonna make money off, but QuickBooks has a sale right now. QuickBooks is selling the self-employed application for $5 a month for 12 months. And it's normally like $10 or $12. So what do I do with that QuickBook app? All my stuff is linked to it. It categorizes everything I buy. Oh, that's business. How do you justify it? My internet, I'm writing it off right now because I'm doing business on my internet. Let me write that cable bill off right now. It's, we earn an income that we could write off on the stuff we use every day.
Yes. Mm, that's if for no other reason, that's the number one reason everybody that ever hears this hangout should start a business, because it takes your liabilities and turn them into assets.
Most definitely. I write off everything. Every time I go to the grocery store, I could buy something for the kids. I'm writing it off. Ain't no thing.
And it's legal.
And it's
Now
all legal. That's how the big
we are
boys do
not
it.
certified CPAs,
But I talk to mine.
and I am a bookkeeper. but make sure you check with your expert in the field for
Right.
tax.
Oh, for your state too, because we in Maryland, things might work a little differently. And my person said this is the way for me. So I believe her because I've seen her working with the daycare, and now I could write off even more with doing this. Man, I can't get back to the events page. I want to open up for questions and answers. I don't even see it. Maybe people could type in the chat. I don't know. Because the event page keep taking me to another profile. It won't let me go to the middle class millionaire profile. So it says it's disabled right now. How do I enable it? I don't know. Like I said, there's more issues that we got to go through the growing pains, because guess what, man? We're gonna learn these young people technology right here. That's what we're trying to get
That's
to.
what we're adding to the team. We're gonna add a technologist.
That's a good one right there.
We're gonna create that position, a technologist.
I could probably hire my 4-year-old son. He could probably do a better job than me right now, because they understand it. It's naturally in them. How do I get to that page? Just put down my events. Man, I definitely didn't want to be on here this long. Let me see if I can open up the question and answer, because we want the people who are looking to be able to ask a question. Do I go to home? Let me try this. Let me go to my Hangouts. Go to my Hangouts page. It's going to let me click on events. I don't know what I'm doing, man. But we on Facebook. We on Twitter. We on YouTube, most definitely. So if you can get it on YouTube, what's the link for the YouTube? You can find us on YouTube. You go to, let me see if I can pull that up too. Like, we're just going to make it happen. Like, we're going to get people answers, get people questions answered. We're going to go to the YouTube channel. So we want people to be able to get that out there. So, share the screen. You can see my struggle in the background. Share my screen, share my pain in the background. There we go. So it's loading up something. Where's the events? All right. So this is the YouTube channel right here. You just type in on a YouTube. You want to get to the Middle Class Millionaire. So you just type in the search bar one of our videos, and then you'll find it. Proof Progress Results. Middle Class Millionaire on YouTube. And just comment on the video. I mean, that's the simplest way, because look, it has the upcoming events. That's it right there, but it won't let me be this guy right here. It won't let me be him. It's making me my daycare profile. No. I don't even know what just happened. Oh well, folks. It'll be working tomorrow. The questions and answers will be open. We here Monday through Friday, and we definitely want to make sure we get those questions answered. Talk to the person that sent you this way. Make sure you share with other people so we can get the word out that we are doing things in decency and order, not just for ourselves, but doing it for all, because it's a team for millionaires. All right, so I guess we could say our goodbyes now, Mr. Sharif.
Good evening. This is Hamid Sharif, one of the middle class millionaires with Dream to Reality Academy, where we execute, educate, and earn. Good night. Good morning.
There you go. And I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of the middle class millionaires. Where I say, I forgot what I say. What did I say, Mr. Sharif? I say, because I'm so mad I couldn't get the other things working.
Be consistent.
Right. I talk about. Hold on, I
Reach
got it
your
written
goal.
down. Because every great speaker, guess what? They have their thing that they say, and that's what I'm working on. I mean, I want to be like, I'm gonna mimic the success until I become successful. I mean, you gotta tell them. You gotta say, be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. Because when you start, you don't stop. You gotta be consistent until you achieve your goals. Mr. Aaron, Mr. Sharif, two of the middle class millionaires. Why don't you come join us right down there? I'm gonna plug mine. teamformillionaires.info/House of Aaron. Why don't you join us, become a middle class millionaire yourself, so you too can get your word out on this hangout. We thank you. Good night. Good morning. We'll see you on the next hangout.